Hi, this is Yaffi Lvova, registered dietitian nutritionist with Baby Bloom Nutrition and babybloomnutrition.com. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Baby Bloom NUTR. Wow, that was a loud motorcycle. Or on Pinterest, pinterest.com/Yaffi, YAFFI. And today, I'm talking about toddler food jags and selective eating. I'm not going to go too far into it because there is a ton of information, and this is Naptime Nutrition. It's a snippet. So you can find more information on a picky eating webinar that I have on babybloomnutrition.com, which is a member benefit, and you can be a member for $15 a month, and I always have more content coming up, including an interview with a local naturopath about allergies. Are we allergic to the food or what we're doing to it? And that's going to be coming up soon. So back to our topic, toddler food jags. What is a food jag? Well, this topic was actually suggested by a viewer, and I don't have a topic for next week, so if you have an idea, please let me know. But the question was, my toddler only likes to eat one food, and then doesn't want to eat that food anymore, and then only wants to eat a different food. This is called food jags, J-A-G-S. And it's when a child chooses to eat only one food or one type of food in one family of foods, for instance. So the number one thing as a parent is don't stress. You will show a reaction. Your child will appreciate that reaction and know that they can get a reaction from you. It's developmentally normal for kids to try to push your buttons at this age, and this age is between 0 and 35 years old. No, I'm just kidding. The toddler years are generally between a year and 3-ish, 4-ish. And it's normal for kids to have food jags during this time, or even a little bit after. It's a way for them to assert their independence and control. And of course, you're the victim. I mean, the willing participant in a happy meal time. So this is an opportunity to try something new. If your kid has been really stuck on one food and they suddenly don't like that food, you have a golden opportunity to present them with something new that will then become their new obsession, of course. But you can definitely use that opportunity. Put a variety of foods in front of them, a variety of healthy foods, and let them choose. It's best to give them control in a safe way. You put foods in front of them that are okay with you and see what they pick from and go with it. What you want to do also is eat food in front of your toddler. If your toddler sees you eating something, they might be more interested in it, especially if it's presented in a non-threatening way. Oh, I'm eating this? Oh, do you want a bite? Sure, try it. Share your food. And on the flip side, never eat anything in front of your kids that they're not allowed to have. You want to offer a taste. You want to give new foods maybe with a new context. For instance, if your child is obsessed with blueberries and no longer wants blueberries, maybe they want blueberry oatmeal or blueberry muffins or blueberry pancakes. This is try the same food in different ways. Or just try something new altogether. You can put a twist on it, like I was just saying. Cook it or serve it raw or serve it with a different dip or what have you, whatever's appropriate to that food. You can also ask your toddler if you can eat it yourself. Oh, you're not going to eat that broccoli? Can I have it? No, of course. They're kind of possessive at this age, and that might encourage them to eat it. Knowing that you want it might give them a hint that they should have it. What we always come back to with toddler eating is that you want to create a healthy relationship with food. And the best way to do that is to give them control when it's safe and appropriate. And by doing that, I mean serve family style, serve lots of different types of foods, and if they don't want something, don't push it. Don't get them to eat something. Never use bribery or bargaining. If you eat this, then you can have this. If you don't finish your dinner, you can't have dessert. This is bribery and bargaining, and it's not going to create a healthy relationship with food. When you should be concerned is when there's a problem with growth. I did a Naptime Nutrition on growth charts. You can refer back to that to see when you should be concerned. I have a question. I so need help with this. 3 kids between 2.5 and 4.5 in our house. Yeah, I know, you're a twin mom. And they're all doing this. Yeah, it can get really complicated when you have a lot of kids. The truth is that it's still the same advice whether you have 1 kid or whether you have 10. You don't want to be a short order cook. You're going to cook a meal, put it in front of them, and they're going to take what they want, and that's it. And you know that you provided a healthy, appropriate meal. So if they pick one item and go to town on that item, that's fine, but you're not going back into the kitchen and making something else. You're always going to include a safe food, which generally is the food that they're currently obsessed with. But when you've got multiple kids, you've got 3 kids, you're not going to have 3 different safe foods. You can try to come up with commonality between them, or you just do the best thing that you can. You serve a normal meal, and they eat what they're going to eat. They're not going to starve. And I'll come back to that because some people say, well, my kid actually did have effects. Yeah, when your child has sensory issues, or if your child is on the autism spectrum, you might have more to talk about. This is a very personal thing depending on your family, your children, your family dynamic. And the advice that I'm giving is for your normal, healthy, neurotypical child, not for a child who's experiencing some other issues that may get in the way of them pursuing a healthy diet with some independence. So when you should be concerned is when you have growth issues, hair and nail changes, like you have hair falling out, you have your nails going different shapes. It's difficult to tell sometimes with toddlers because with adults, I would look for those little white marks, but toddlers are always slamming their hands in things, and that's not going to indicate a deficiency with a toddler. Dry skin, rashes or bruises that come up all the time, or sensitivity to light. These are all indications that you might have something you should talk to your doctor about. And always use your mommy gut instinct. And if you think that there's something off, talk to your doctor about it. You're never going to be wrong by talking to your doctor. So more information, as I said, is available on a webinar that I created as a membership benefit on babybloomnutrition.com. I go into more techniques you can use in order to help this, and Daniel's saying hi. Ways that you should structure your meal time in order to make it the most pleasant experience possible. And I am definitely accepting questions and topic suggestions for next week's Naptime Nutrition, which will be right here, Baby Bloom Nutrition on Facebook Live at 1 o'clock Arizona time, 3 p.m. East Coast time, and 9 a.m. on Wednesday morning in New Zealand. GMT -7. So if you have any questions, comments, experiences, I would love to help you get those addressed, and leave them in the comments below, or feel free to PM me. Thanks.